We welcome you inside of Riverton High School. Mike Goodkind alongside Garrett Thompson for the Riverton Holiday Tournament. Tonight, we got the Alta Hawks playing up against the Warriors of Snow Canyon. Now, Garrett, we got a great game tonight. Obviously, the main story, though, and we've been talking about it for the last 24 hours, is we got Owen Mackey and we got Jackson Johnson, two juggernauts going at it.
Yeah, these guys are AAU teammates, had a lot of success with the Utah Prospects, and they are leading their respective teams in most stat categories, so it should be a pretty exciting matchup to go watch them head-to-head.
Now, we talked about this, Garrett. We got a 4A team versus a 5A team. Obviously, Snow Canyon 4A, 5A on the Alta side. Do you think that's going to play any difference in today's matchup?
I mean, both have seen some pretty solid competition this year. I mean, you know, Alta is tough to beat, one of the top teams in Division 5A right now. But don't count out Snow Canyon. I mean, they've had a rough go of it earlier this month, but they've seen some recent successes with Owen Mackey back on the court. So, yeah, should be a great matchup.
Now, Owen Mackey, juggernaut offensively, 22 points a game for this kid. He was at 26. Now, we're talking some notable performances. He's had a 30-point game this season as well. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. He dropped a career-high 38 points against Mountain View earlier this month. He was sidelined with an injury following the game after that, if I'm not mistaken. But he's back on the court and looking to make a big impact tonight. On the
other side of things, Alta, Jackson Johnson, one of the best players in the country, committed to Utah. He's also got some guys who can dish the ball. Ace Riser, Dash Riser, two guys that offensively, they're going to find the open man.
Absolutely. They command a great presence out there on the floor. They're going to look to push the ball and look for him in the post and on the perimeter as well.
It should be an exciting matchup.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. Both teams are great, and let's see how these club teammates go head-to-head.
When we come back, Utah basketball and finest coming your way right here on KSL Sports. Don't move. We are all set to go live from Riverton, Utah. Mike Goodkind and Garrett Thompson on hand with you. KSL Sports for the Riverton Holiday Tournament. And that tip is up and out of bounds.
Snow Canyon will probably be looking to get the ball to Owen on this first play. Can play inside and out. Really good two-way player.
It's Reggie McKay. Dishes back over to Kels. Warrior ball movement here, I think, is the key. Obviously, a 35-second shot clock. Shot is up, no good. That time from Dre Smith. Follow up and out from number 24, Owen Mackey. On the other things, here we go. Coast to coast. Shot is up, no. Great defense, though. Shot was off from Ace Riser. They'll work it inside. Now out. A three-pointer is up. Mackey, no, off the mark.
I mean, that's a shot right there. He can make those all day, and he'll be looking to shoot more moving forward here. Great job pushing the ball by Alta, though.
Ace Riser kicks top of the key. Johnson defended nicely by Mackey, and he throws it out of bounds. That was a rare mistake from Johnson.
Way to get in the passing lane for Owen Mackey there. The Warriors have been super active on defense already. Same with the Hawks, though, so we'll see how that plays on.
These two teams, again, Alta, number one team in the state, Garrett, playing against a team that's also 5-3, Snow Canyon.
Yeah, 5A powerhouse, very tough team to beat, but definitely do not count out Snow Canyon. They are a very solid team in their own right, had some big wins this month, and got one of the best players in the state in Owen Mackey as well.
We are going to see, this is going to be taken underneath by Trey Kelsch. Again, we've had a minute and 18 seconds, Garrett. No points on the board. Got a soccer score here.
Yeah, kind of rare for both teams. I mean, they've had, a couple easy misses, but, pre-game jitters. I think they'll get it going pretty soon here.
Stop and play. The refs are looking at, I think, a clock situation. And we will stay at 6:42, and Kelsch will inbound. Mackey with it. Mackey dishes cross court. A three-pointer is up, and that's money in the bank for Reggie McKay. Brother to brother. And we got a 3-0 game here.
Great look over there. Great shot. Reggie, the younger brother of Owen Mackey, he'll be great for this program moving forward. Only a sophomore.
Johnson pump fakes, fires a three. Off the mark, back iron. Kicked out, Riser the rebound. Inside, beautiful feet inside, up and in. And it was a great feed from Reiser to Carter Doliak.
Those O boards are going to be crucial this game. Both teams averaged quite a few, but way to be active on the O boards there for Alta.
And Doliak's easy put back. We got a turnover. Reiser coast to coast, lays it up and lays it in. Reiser offensively, defensively doing it all here.
Super active on the defensive end so far, and like we said before the game, Ace Reiser is a great combo guard. Super active on both ends and looking to command the floor for the Hawks.
We got a 4-3 game here, 5:47 to go. And again, I think if you're Snow Canyon, Garrett, you're just trying to keep this thing close till the end against, again, number one team in the state.
Yeah, absolutely. They've played tough teams before, but this is their toughest matchup of the season yet. And, it'd be crucial, huge for them to get a win here potentially going into region play.
Kelsch kicks over. Kelsch, top of the key to Campbell. McKay nearly lost it, gets it back. McKay inside to Campbell. Campbell kicks out. Smith looking, he gets double team, kicks out. Now a beautiful extra feed inside to Campbell, couldn't handle it. They have to reset. 3 to shoot, shot is up, and that is off the mark from McKay. From Mackey, my bad on that.
Tough possession there for Snow Canyon. Great rebound, but wasn't able to convert off of that good pass inside to Carter Campbell. Hopefully those shots start falling for the Warriors.
And Reiser will reset here. Approaching 5 minutes to go in the first. We got a 4-3 game. Low scoring for the first 3 minutes. Johnson had to grab that pass. Does. Pulls up, launches, and nails a nice mid-range jumper.
Great fadeaway shot there for Jackson Johnson. 6'8", long wingspan. He is tough to guard in those mid-range jump shots.
It's pretty unstoppable from there, Garrett. You get a hand in his face, you might need two.
Absolutely.
Here's Kelsch, top of the key, defended by Reiser. Kicks over to Mackey. Mackey, extra pass into the corner to his brother. They're going to swing it. Mackey pulls up, and that's off the mark. Rebound, Johnson. Johnson pushes the pace, turns it over. Good defense by Kelsch. Kelsch, and a great defensive play at the other end by Johnson. Johnson, a steal, and lays it up and in.
Great play there for the Hawks. Turnover following a turnover. They stuck with it. Hopefully the Warriors here can, figure out their spacing out on the floor. They're having a tough time with Alta's defense.
Campbell kicks over to Mackey. Mackey, extra pass to the corner to his brother, back to Mackey. Owen driving, steps out, hands off to Kelsch. Kelsch, back to Mackey. Mackey goes to work, puts it up, back iron off the mark. Ball kicked out, though. Three-pointer up, and no. It's a great look, though, for Dre Smith.
Absolutely. He can hit those. He's shown that this season, shooting very well from three.
Reiser nails a three. And an 11-3 lead here early on. Timeout on the floor. Alta on top.
Great shot there from Reiser. He's getting it done on both ends, like we said. Snow Canyon's got to figure it out how to deal with that defense.
We are going to step aside here with 3:22 in the first. Alta up 8. Snow Canyon looking for answers. Stay tuned. All right, we're back here from Riverton High. It's been all Alta early on. They lead 11-3. And again, like you said, Snow Canyon, we're going to see a little more ball movement as Kelsch catches it on the low block, kicks out. Campbell, extra pass to Mackey. Mackey steps back, beautiful feet inside, finds the open man. Campbell lays it up and in.
Great cut from Campbell, great look, and great feed by Owen Mackey.
Reiser penetrates, kicks to Johnson. Johnson goes baseline. Johnson, cross-court feed. They'll work it around back to Johnson. Johnson fires a three. Oh, in and out. Rebound for Entz. That was a great rebound by Entz.
Very good rebound and tough shot for Jax, but you know what? He's shown that he can hit those, and they might start looking to, do a better job at getting him open, setting screens away from the ball.
Kelsch hands off to Reggie Mackey. Mackey to Campbell. Campbell looking to space it out a little bit. Back to Owen. Owen, pump fakes. Trapped by Jackson in the corner. He throws it away. And Bo Compton was fouled by Kelsch in transition. We're going to see this one taken out of play here. Only the second team foul. And Johnson is going to inbound here. But again, we kind of talked about it, Garrett. Ball movement is the key for Snow Canyon, and early on, we're not seeing it just yet.
Yeah, I mean, a few big turnovers to start the game is never good, but yeah, they're going to have to start taking care of the ball better now, and yeah, hopefully they can start finding their guys to get some open looks. Johnson.
Goodfellow on the drive. He was bumped, and they're going to call a travel on Carter Goodfellow. Some extra steps.
Quite a few turnovers for both teams to start the first.
Yeah, let's see if they settle in here, Garrett.
Yeah.
Smith looking. Aloha, who is the second leading scorer on this team, averaging 10.9 a game.
Yeah, very active on the boards. Very good shot blocker as well. We'll be looking for him to make a big impact here.
Ents driving baseline. Kicks out to Mackey. 1:17 to go. 3 on the shot clock. Floats it up and floats it in. Owen Mackey. Great offensive play on the triple drive.
Great move. Great finish. I mean, that's his game right there. He can put it on the floor, but he can, kill you from the outside as well.
Johnson tries to answer with a 3. Can't. And Snow Canyon working their way back into this one. Smith back to Ents, fires a deep 3. No, that's an air ball. But it was a good look from Ents, but also some great defense, and he couldn't connect.
Pretty good look. I mean, had it kind of early in the shot clock, but he can make those as well. I mean, both teams have tons of shooters, tons of guys who have proven themselves from 3-point range.
Reiser. Beautiful feet inside. And they're going to call Dre Smith for the foul on Matt McKee.
Great cut right there, but it's on the ground.
So Dash Reiser is going to inbound here. Ace has it, top of the key. 1 second separating shot in game, and he nails a 3. Ace Reiser, the deep ball is money.
Great shot right there by Ace. He's been leading this team so far.
Snow Canyon starting to work it around. Aloha underneath, can't connect. Grabs his own board, 10 seconds to go here in the quarter. Aloha tries to find Smith, and he turns it over.
Great post defense by the Alta Hawks on that play.
Ace Reiser blocked, but a foul. Aloha came out of nowhere there. Well, LeBron James blocked from Aloha.
Like we said earlier, I mean, he had a big block this year earlier against Cyprus. Yeah, he can smack it off the board.
They're going to get him for the foul, and we're going to see 2 free throws for Ace Reiser. Ace Reiser averaging 16.8 points a game on almost 7 assists. He nails the first free throw. Ace knocks down the second. Just 0.2 on the clock. Probably not enough time to get a shot off, and they fire it. And that will go. Owen Mackey on the shot that time. So we got a 16-7 lead here. We are going to step aside and look at our sponsors. We'll be back for the second quarter. Up next, Garrett Thompson, Mike Goodkind from Riverton High School. Welcome back inside of Riverton High School. Mike Goodkind and Garrett Thompson for the Riverton Holiday Classic. Alta and Snow Canyon. Alta, the number 1 team in the country, or in the state, 10-1. Got ahead of myself there, Garrett. Against Snow Canyon, also a very good team, 5-3.
Very solid. They did not have their best player, Owen Mackey, for a few games this month. Injured himself in practice, but he's back, and hoping to get it going here for the Warriors.
as Carter Doliak nails a three-pointer, and Alta extends their lead 19-7 here early.
Snow Canyon trying to get it going with some screens away from the ball and some on-ball screens.
Owen Mackey trying to get it going here. Team's leading scorer, just over 22 a game. Steps back, fires, and hits a shot. That's a beautiful shot from Owen Mackey.
Great turnaround jump shot being guarded by his former AAU teammate. I mean, tough opponent, tough guy to shoot over, but he's very athletic, and he elevates on his jump shot to get it over him.
Johnson kicks to the corner. Reiser, the floater up. No, great defense from Mackey. And Snow Canyon in transition. Mackey works it inside. Here we go in the post. No, kick out. Three-pointer on the way. Back iron, no good. It was a great shot.
Great kick out from Owen Loa.
Yeah, Loa with a great find. Underneath, here we go. Shots up, no, off the mark, and a rare miss for Matt McKee.
Got to make those, can't miss those opportunities.
Eloa fires a three. No, second leading scorer on this team. Rebound Johnson. Johnson in transition. Defended by Mackey. Johnson gets the double. Feeds inside to McKee. Top of the key. They're going to work it back out. Johnson to the corner. Goes baseline. Beautiful feed inside. And that's a beautiful find to Carter Doliak underneath.
Great ball movement by the Alta Hawks. Very, very active on the offensive end so far, and great find inside.
So Alta leading 21-9 here. Yeah, there's some good defense by Reiser. He knocks it away. Cross-court pass. Reggie fires a three. No. Fight for the ball. Johnson's got it. Johnson in transition. Ahead to Ace. Reiser couldn't handle it. A little too much mustard. And this one will go the other way.
Great look, but a tough pass in transition. But, yeah, they're looking to get out and run and score as many points as they can in transition against Snow Canyon.
We got 5:30 to go here, Garrett. I think what we've seen so far is, Snow Canyon, when they have gotten good shot opportunities, they've knocked them down. And I think, like you said, name of the game right now is moving that ball around as much as possible.
Absolutely. I mean, they're taking a lot of time off the shot clock and, doing their best to find great looks. But, yeah, this defense by Alta has been shutting them down pretty good so far.
Trey Kelch back into the game as Damon ends. Eliminated pass. And we are going to see Alta take over here. Johnson looks like he's going to play like every minute of this game here.
Yeah, I mean, I think last time I checked, he's averaging 30 to 32 minutes a game, playing the whole time, bringing the ball up the floor sometimes for Alta. I mean, he does it all out there for him.
Kelch defending Reiser. He's got 12 steals on the season. Reiser goes to work and lays it in.
Fantastic take. Really showcased his ball handling skills right there. Always looking to put the ball on the floor and drive to the basket.
Mackey kicks to the corner to Kelch. Kelch back up to Entz. They're going to work it around here. Kelch back to Entz. Kate Landon now with it, 6 to shoot. They got to do something with it. Mackey, that's the hand you want. He fires. No, off the mark. And Johnson, the ferocious board underneath.
Snow Canyon's having a really tough time against Alta's defense.
Johnson, pump fake, dribble drive. He's going to kick to the corner. There's a three. And that's a back iron miss. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson in the post. Looking to go to work. Deja vu, why not? No, off the mark. Good rebound, though, by Doliak. Reiser kicks, corner. Papke can't lay it in underneath. Fight for the ball. Campbell tied up underneath, and that's going to be a jump ball. As Campbell was tied up underneath with Doliak. So it's going to be Warriors ball here.
Snow Canyon really has to do a better job in minimizing the number of offensive boards that they're giving up to Alta. I mean, that possession is just one example so far. But yeah, got to minimize turnovers and, make sure that they're crashing the boards on defense as well.
Reggie Mackey, brother of Owen Mackey. Two of them been playing well together today. Reggie kicks to his brother. Owen goes to work on Johnson, the 6'5" on 6'8", and a great defensive play there as Compton knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Snow Canyon.
Carter Campbell was doing a great job at posting up on that possession, but just wasn't able to get a good post-entry pass.
Three-pointer, Mackey off the mark. Rebound, Doliak. Alta transition. Great. Johnson fired a pass to the corner, and it was some good Warriors D. So
great active hands there by Campbell.
So Compton is going to inbound here. 3:19 to go in the first. Compton inbounds to Johnson. Johnson, great find underneath to Reiser. Reiser, extra pass. Three-pointer is up, and that is money in the bank for Zach Papke.
Great pass by Reiser. Currently averaging about 7 assists a game. Looks to find the open man and does a great job at stretching the defense and getting guys open.
17-point lead for Alta, largest of the game here. And a miss for Entz. And here comes Alta. Doliak, nice backdoor feed underneath. Shot is up, no, off the mark. From Compton, and Warriors are going to get another chance here. Dig into the 17-point lead. Mackey, great D. Got it knocked away by Papke. Gets it back. Kicks to his brother Reggie. They're going to reset here. 19 to shoot. Campbell in the corner. Defended by Doliak. Kicks top of the key to Mackey. Snow Canyon just trying to get something going here. 8 to shoot. Mackey's going to have to do something with it. Kicks to the corner. Entz fires a three. Off the mark. And another rebound for Alta.
Alta's playing great on-ball defense, but, the defense is shifting very well. They're always in the passing lanes. They're talking out there, which is great, making it very tough for the Snow Canyon Warriors.
Reiser's going to slow the tempo here. We're under 2 minutes to go in the quarter and a half. Reiser picks it by Johnson. Spins inside, floats it up. No, Johnson the board and banks it in easily underneath. Jackson Johnson.
Great putback by Jackson right there. Reiser has been the floor general for the Alta Hawks so far.
We're going to get a timeout from Snow Canyon. We'll keep it here. Garrett, we kind of talked about it early on. Snow Canyon just trying to get something going. They haven't broken 10 points yet. Just trying to break a double-digit score as they're down by 19 here.
I mean, they're doing their best on offense, but the Alta Hawks are not making it easy for them. You can tell that they practice, shell and, shifting on D in practice. They are making it tough for the Snow Canyon Warriors to find any open looks right now.
Now, I got to ask you, Garrett, second half here, you can hope you could maybe at least dig into this lead a little bit if you're the Warriors and make it 15 or 14 by the half. And then, besides the point, what is the game plan in the second half here?
I mean, for Snow Canyon, I think it might be worthwhile to press coming out of the second half. Put some pressure on Alta right away. Might get some steals in transition and some easy buckets. That might, tip the momentum, tip the pendulum in the other direction. But yeah, they are going to have to make some adjustments to chip away at that lead.
All right, so you heard it here. Gary Thompson saying full court press, start second half. Let's see if they do it. I can't argue with that.
It wouldn't be a bad move.
No.
I mean, catch them a little off guard, and if they run it right, they should be able to, force some turnovers and get some easy buckets in transition.
We are ready to go. We're back here with KSL Sports. Michael Goodkind, Garrett Thompson, Snow Canyon and Alta. We got Doug, our cameraman, doing a great job for us. We love him. And there's a steal by Johnson. He's just been all over the place today, offensively, defensively, in transition. Here he goes. Johnson and Compton playing some catch. Compton, nice crossover kicks, top of the key, fires a three, and he nails it, a three-pointer. Ricardo Doliak, the captain.
Very good shot for Carter. I mean, a lot of these guys for Alta can shoot. Don't want to leave anyone open out there. But, yeah, they're doing a great job at finding the open man.
31-9 lead, largest of the night. Underneath, Reggie can't connect. 40 seconds to go here. Reiser runs the floor. And a little overzealous on the pass. As Goodfellow couldn't handle it.
Not a bad look, but, you know, we saw a turnover from the Alta Hawks, you know, early on in transition. I mean, might be worthwhile to, you know, settle in the half court and move the ball a little bit.
Alta, fundamentally, very sound team. We'll talk more about it at the half, but we're sitting here in the first half as they lead by 22. Campbell, hands off to Mackey. Mackey goes to work. Looks for the open man, 19 to shoot. About 1 second separating shot in game. And Campbell throws it out of bounds. Looks like it was off of an Alta player. So it's going to stay with the Warriors here underneath. And they should just hold for the final shot here. About 13 seconds on game, 13 seconds on shot. Garrett, I mean, you got to hold.
Absolutely. They should work on getting the final shot here. Shot clock matches the game clock right now. Carter Goodfellow doing an incredible job on defense that last possession against Owen Mackey, making it really tough for him.
Here we go. Ends, kicks inside to Campbell. Campbell goes to work, loses underneath, gets it back, tries to bank it up, won't connect. Rebound by Johnson, 3 seconds to go. Johnson, length of the floor, fires. Nearly puts it in. And that'll do it. Alta up 31-9 here at the end of the first half. And Garrett, again, we said it, it's been Jackson Johnson.
Absolutely. Jackson Johnson and Reiser have been leading this team all season. And, you know, no surprise that they are, you know, leading the Hawks in scoring this half. You know, very active on defense, getting it done on both ends of the floor. You know, they'll be looking to push the tempo still in the second half and increase that lead. But, yeah, hopefully Snow Canyon can turn things around and, you know, hopefully more shots will fall in the second half for them.
We'll talk about it here in the halftime show. For right now, we are going to step aside. Michael Goodkind, Garrett Thompson with you from Riverton High. We're wishing you a happy holidays and a happy new year as we are at the half here from Riverton. Stay tuned, KSL Sports. And we are back here from Riverton High School. Michael Goodkind and Garrett Thompson with you, KSL Sports. Garrett, first half was not necessarily what we expected. It's been a lot of Alta.
Yeah, tough go of it on offense for Snow Canyon. They were not able to hit a ton of shots. Did not do a great job at reading the defense. I think, you know, halftime, I'm sure the coach mentioned that. And, you know, hopefully they come out and, you know, bring more energy. I mean, they got to keep up with this Alta team and not let them run away with it.
Now, Ace Reiser, Carter Doliak, both matched with 10 points. We're actually seeing Jackson Johnson not the leading scorer in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, he had a pretty solid half. You know, shot pretty well from the field, but I mean, Ace Reiser, great floor general, commanding presence on offense, had a few great assists, and yeah, no one was able to, you know, guard him, you know, on ball. Yeah, hopefully the Snow Canyon Warriors will do a better job at, you know, minimizing the amount of open looks that he gets in the second half. But yeah, solid first half for the Alta Hawks. Hopefully Snow Canyon can get it together for the second half.
I think we talked about it too. You said you're thinking full court press is the move for Snow Canyon coming into the second half as a way to potentially, you know, chip this lead a little bit.
Listen, if they can run it right and, you know, put the pressure on Alta, you know, from the get-go, I think they'll be able to get some easy buckets and force some turnovers in transition. But yeah, I mean, they have to step it up on defense, and they got to do a better job at reading the defense on O and moving the ball better as well.
Owen Mackey just limited to 4 points here. I guess 9 for his team, obviously, but limited to 4 points. And again, this is the guy who's averaging 22 a game. What is he going to have to do to kind of get back into this one?
I mean, they're not doing a terrible job at finding him, but I mean, Alta is playing great defense. They're just, you know, not able to get anything going with against Alta, at least in that first half. I think in the second half, you know, they might try to run a few ISOs with Owen. Let him command the floor a little bit. Because, he can put the ball on the floor and drive to the basket. He can shoot. But, hopefully they can, find him and get him some buckets in the second half.
And Carter Campbell underneath, another guy who if you can find him one-on-one single cov, he might be able to put back some buckets here as well.
Absolutely. He's been done a great job posting up. Unfortunately, they haven't done a great job at feeding him the ball so far. But yeah, very active on the boards. Great post player all around.
As Dash Reiser puts it up and in a 33-9 lead, Alta extends the lead. Underneath, pass was intended for Owen Mackey. He's saying it was off of Johnson, and I think they're going to stay with the call here. It's going to be Alta basketball underneath. Johnson's going to inbound. And he will inbound to Dash here. Dash and Ace brothers. Two very important parts of this Alta team. Ace driving and stolen away. Great defense by Smith. Smith, numbers they have. He floats it up and in. And finally, a bucket. And the Snow Canyon Eagles on the board for the first time since early in the second quarter.
Smith did a great job getting in that passing lane, forcing the turnover.
As Johnson steps back and nails a triple.
I mean, that's his bread and butter right there. I mean, every shooter knows, corner three or top of the key. It's a pretty high percentage shot if you shoot enough of them, and you make them consistently. But yeah, great shot there by Jackson Johnson.
Campbell directing, hands off to Reggie. Tried to kick it to his brother. Reggie back to Carter Campbell. Campbell goes baseline, spins inside, had an open shot, and puts it in.
Great spin move. I don't think Doliak should have tried to take that charge there if that's what he was intending on doing. But, yeah, great move by Carter Campbell in the post.
Ace Reiser. Good pick set by Johnson. Kicks out, extra pass to his brother Dash. Three is up, no off the mark. Rebound Johnson. Johnson, power dribble. Tough shot, but he puts it in.
Great shot by Johnson. Snow Canyon, they struggled with this in the first half, and they're struggling with it in the second half as well. They have to minimize the number of O boards that Alta is getting.
Owen Mackey can't connect on the other end. Football pass from Johnson. Now Doliak has it, and good defense, Snow Canyon the other way. To the rack he goes. Circus shot out, no, from Reggie Mackey, but a great opportunity, and it was a great move by Reggie Mackey.
A very good move, tough shot, but he can make those, and hopefully they start falling for him.
Johnson fires a corner three, no off the mark. Rebound Owen Mackey to his brother. Owen, you got to reset here if you're Snow Canyon, and I think they will.
Great job by Reiser preventing that DHO right there.
DHL?
Dribble handoff. Sorry about the acronym.
Oh, I love it. Garrett, keep him coming. All day long. Kels looking in trouble and turns it over. Ace Reiser, good D, good hands. The other way, they got numbers. Reiser to Dash. Three, up, and money in the bank. Dash Reiser.
Snow Canyon's got to do a better job of getting back in transition. Can't leave him open. And the Reiser brothers doing a great job at, driving and kicking and, drawing defenders.
We're going to step aside here. Again, a monstrous lead for Alta. 28 points from Riverton High. We are going to step aside with KSL Sports, Mike Goodkind and Gary Thompson. We're back. A little short break here for the crew. KSL Sports, Mike Goodkind and Garrett Thompson. We'll take the break, though. Nice little break,
Absolutely.
Warriors again, down 28. Smith fires a deep floater and nails it. Nice shot by Dre Smith from the free throw line.
Another great floater from him. Hopefully they can start, getting it going on offense here. I mean, he is one of their leading scorers. Looking to get the ball to Owen Mackey as well. Been pretty quiet on the offensive end.
Dash Reiser banks it in on the drive. And Alta matches the bucket. They're up 28 again. Smith to Entz. Now to Mackey. Mackey looking. Back to Smith. Smith inside to Campbell on the low block. Campbell loses it, and here we go. 2-on-1 situation. Reiser takes it to the rack himself and lays it in.
Tough turnover right there.
Alta just a monstrous 30-point lead here. A three on the way, no off the mark for Mackey. Trying to get it going here. Alta looking to move to 11-1 this early in the season. Reiser dribbles it off his foot, gets it back, defended by Smith. 3:27 to go here in the third. Kick it out. Thought about it. Doliak fires and nails a three-pointer. Carter Doliak. Nothing but net.
Great game so far for Doliak. I believe that's his second three. Doing a great job on the boards as well.
Carter Campbell, spin move. Can't find the bucket. No, underneath for Reggie Mackey. Reiser in transition. Under three to go here. Fires cross court. Baseline now. And an arid pass out of bounds from Carter Goodfellow. But I like the energy.
Yeah, I mean, tough pass right there. The Alta Hawks are still doing a great job of moving the ball. Yeah, hopefully the Snow Canyon Warriors can get some going on offense here.
Let's see if they can string together something here. It's been a better third quarter for the Snow Canyon Warriors. As Cade Landon back into the game. Entz going baseline, kicks to Landon. Three-pointer, off the mark. Rebound Doliak. Reiser, beautiful feet inside. That shot is up, and he banks it in. There's Matt McKee. And we got a player down after the McKee layup. And it's going to be Reggie Mackey. He's wincing on the floor. Not really sure what happened there, Gary.
Yeah, didn't see where he got hit.
And we are praying for him. Hopefully he's good. We will step aside here with KSL Sports, Mike Goodkind and Garrett Thompson, as he finally gets up, and thank goodness he's looks to be okay. Stay tuned right here at KSL.
Want to avoid your AC breaking down this summer? The best thing you can do is stay on top of your AC's annual maintenance. But if you do find yourself with an air conditioner blowing hot air, Any Hour Services technicians service all brands, and they can usually get to you pretty quick. Call Any Hour Services or schedule online at anyhour.com. Whether you need maintenance, repair, or replacement, the technicians at Any Hour Services can help you keep your home comfortable all summer long. Call Any Hour Services or schedule online at anyhour.com. No one helps more homeowners than Any Hour Services.
And we are back here on the coverage from Riverton. It was Cade Landon down on the floor. He looks to be okay. He's on the bench. Gary, you hope in this situation he can come back and practice this week with the team?
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to need him.
Deep triple from Smith. No. Mackey the rebound. Dribbles it into the hands of Johnson, and Johnson baseball pass the other way. Reiser can't handle it. Gets it back. Fires a three. Makes something out of nothing. No. Rebound McKee. McKee dribbles underneath and banks it in. Matt McKee, another bucket.
Alta doing a great job of keeping their heads up and looking up in transition. They are finding guys and creating a lot of great looks on offense.
And Alta breaks the 50 mark. Not even through the third quarter. We're just seeing how dominant this team is.
Yeah, they're likely going to remain dominant throughout the rest of the season. I mean, they're showing no signs of stopping here.
Smith, three. Front rim, no. Rebound, Johnson. Johnson, so fundamentally sound, runs the floor, kicks inside. And that is a lefty layup up and in.
Beautiful pass there by Johnson. Again, great looks in transition for the Alta Hawks.
Yeah, Matt McKee doing it. 2 buckets in a row, and again, Johnson, what a find.
Absolutely.
Smith to Entz. Entz thought about it, now does, fires, in and out, rebound, Reiser. And Snow Canyon just trying to find the bottom of the rim here. And another turnover. Snow Canyon back at the other end. And Entz was fouled. They're going to say the foul was on Bo Compton. 39.9 to go. And we're going to see Owen Mackey back into the game for Snow Canyon. And again, Garrett, at this point, if you're Alta, they lead 54-15 here.
Yeah, extended that lead big time this half, and unfortunately Snow Canyon hasn't been able to get anything going on offense.
Owen that time. Owen tried to bank it in. Owen is the leading field goal percentage guy in this team, 58%. And Mackey banks it in. And finally some life from Snow Canyon.
Great baseline out of bounds play, and great job for Snow Canyon finding Owen right there.
Snow Canyon, you can see this is a good squad, Garrett, the Snow Canyon squad. I think, again, like you said, once they can kind of, as McKee lays it in, there's a steal again. Alta continuing to really dominate this game. Joseph Max Smith was fouled. But, I think once this team can start to string together some great ball movement and defensively, figure it out, which we have seen this season, I think they can beat some 5A teams.
Yeah, I think they can too. I mean, like you said earlier today, they're playing the toughest team in 5A right now, one of the toughest teams in the state, so hard matchup for anybody.
So into the fourth we go. Alta leading 56-17. Unexpected, but we're seeing it here from Riverton. We're going to step aside here, and in 50 seconds we'll be back with the fourth. Oh, and we're back. Fourth quarter. Mike Goodkind, Garrett Thompson here from Riverton High, and it's been all Alta here at the end of December, as they are just having an incredible game offensively and defensively against Snow Canyon. Aloha dribbles it out of bounds, and it is going to stay with the Warriors here.
Thought that one there was off Aloha, but guess the ref on the sideline saw differently.
Garrett, you're down 39 points here. What is your goal if you're playing for Snow Canyon?
I mean, you gotta do your best to chip away at the lead. Obviously, it looks like it's a hill that's a little too big to climb for them, but I mean, they got to keep playing their game. They're doing a great job of moving the ball in this possession. A great find down low right there.
Mackey, extra pass to the corner. There's a contested three, off the mark, but a good look for Max Smith. Smith is going to fire, and he puts it in. And a three-pointer for Dre Smith. Snow Canyon hits the 20-point mark. And Alta at this point has their second team in.
Great opportunity for these guys who may not see a ton of playing time game to game, depending on the circumstances. Great opportunity for them to, make an impact, make some contributions here.
I think if you're going Mackey, 22 points a game, there's a deep three, and that's money for number 10, Boston Gray. He puts it in. Boston Gray, nice shot. Tried to hit that earlier, didn't. Finally found some netting there.
Yeah, I mean, wide open look. Snow Canyon needs to do a better job at closing out on those.
Mackey, cross court. Reggie, extra pass to the corner. Smith back to Mackey, cross court to Entz. Entz, a floater. No, but he was bumped in a foul.
Yeah, late call there, but foul going up. Hopefully he can put away these two free throws and put the Snow Canyon Warriors up a couple points here.
So Damon Entz from the line. Knocks down the first. Alta basketball, though, looking to move to 11-1 today as Ents knocks down the second as well. And they're doing the Utah Jazz free throw make sound. You got to love it here.
Love that. I've been really liking the music tonight as well. 50s, kind of retro soundtrack.
Yeah, it's been good. It has been. Maybe throwing some 60s in there, some Stones early on. That bank shots up and in for Zach Popke. But yeah, the music's been great tonight. And to Smith, and Smith was fouled on the drive, and they're going to take it out of bounds here.
I think Snow Canyon is kind of starting to figure it out a little bit in terms of ball movement. Obviously it might be too little too late, but yeah, got another sub coming in here for Alta.
And if you're Owen Mackey right now, you got to be thinking you still want to get buckets. You still want to pump those stats. There's a shot up and in for Carter Campbell. But yeah, Owen Mackey tonight offensively has been limited from this Alta D.
Yeah, and coach decided to take him out of the game. We'll see if he returns here with 4:30 left.
There's a three, and that is money for Blake Hansen as he knocks down a three-pointer, and Alta up 64 now to 24. Apologize for the scoreboard, not official. And there's a three, and that is money. The answer for number 2, Dre Smith.
Solid shooter. Been shooting really well from 3 lately.
Turnover. And coast to coast, circus shot, puts it up, no, but a foul. So, Garrett right now is a good time that, you look at a win today for Alta. They're going to be 11-1. And their upcoming schedule, they go at East on the 3rd. And they go home to Skyline, home to Highland, as the free throw is good for Damon Ents. But again, moving to 11-1, what is the threshold for this team? How many games can they win in the season?
I mean, they've been dominant so far this season. Got a tough 5A schedule coming up, but expect them to keep pouring it on. And they're led by a great coach and Utah commit Jackson Johnson. I think they are putting themselves in a great position to succeed this season.
And Jackson just his offensive prowess, you're seeing it here tonight. The scoring, not the 18 points we're used to, but just everything else. Rebounding and then defensively. I didn't see any blocks tonight from Jackson as the shot's good underneath.
Defense kind of fell asleep there. Snow Canyon's got to do a better job at talking, communicating.
And there's a three for Smith off the mark. And it looks like they are calling a foul. Let's say it was on number 15 for Alta. Was it? Or sorry, number 25, Carter's on the game. They call it that, Garrett. Owen Aloha was fouled, nonetheless. And we're going to see Kelsh inbound. Kelsh inbounds to Aloha. Extra pass. Smith fires a three. Off the mark. Rebound Campbell. Campbell, power dribble. Banks it up and in. Carter Campbell on the board here in the 4th.
Great old board, great power dribble. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to get as much done in the low post as I think he wanted to tonight, but still playing hard, giving it his all.
Snow Canyon, we're now seeing in the second half. Unfortunate the first half was not this level. And there's a layup. And that's easy money for Blake Hansen. On the other end, Smith was fouled. But again, like we said, if we had seen, I think the ball movement that we're seeing right now in the first and second quarter might be a different story here.
Yeah, absolutely. Like we discussed earlier, very tough D by the Alta Hawks. And, Snow Canyon starting to get it done a little bit more here in this 4th quarter. But, unfortunately, too little, too late. Looks like the Alta Hawks are walking away with this one.
Alta, number 1 team in the state. They're going to continue to be so after tonight. And no signs of stopping for Alta.
You can tell they got a great culture there at Alta. Bench is really into it, cheering on their guys. That second team that's in right now. Great culture. You can tell the guys, play a lot together as well. I mean, the way that they move the ball, probably haven't been playing together since, just high school, but, AAU going back, years.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier also how Owen Mackey and Jackson Johnson played in the same AAU team.
Yeah, they won the 3-Stripe Select Adidas Championship this past season. Jackson got the MVP of that game when they won it all. And, play for the best club program in the state, one of the best in the country. And, got them a ton of exposure. And they're committed to, a couple of great programs.
Campbell, power dribble, banks it in. And Campbell, good fourth quarter here.
Yeah, great post-entry pass. I mean, he was, had a mismatch right there. So had a little bit of an easier job in the low post. But, great move from Carter Campbell.
Snow Canyon, again, 4A team, Garrett. Looking forward. Again, this is a team, obviously we're still in December. We're not a regional play. As the clock continues to run here. They're running a running clock here, but I'm not sure actually. Now they're stopping it. Oh, no, they're running it again. Here we go. But again, if you're them, I think, Garrett, you got to look to momentum here coming up, right? Tough to lose by 30 to a 5A team, but again, it's a 5A team, and moving forward, you got to just keep your head up, huh?
Yep, got to keep their heads held high, and they have some tough matchups ahead in 4A Region 9, but they got a great squad, great coach. I'm confident that they'll be able to get it done in their region. But got some tough teams. They got Dixie; they're good this year, and had a tough regional game against them last season. Tough loss for the Warriors.
3 is off the mark. 8 seconds to go. Kels runs the floor, throws it up, and Aloha cannot connect on the little alley-oop pass. That's going to do it. From Riverton High, Alta takes care of business. 33-point win, 68-35 on Snow Canyon. Garrett Thompson, Mike Goodkind. It was a lot of fun doing this game with you, Garrett. I hope you join me for games moving forward. Absolutely.
If I have the opportunity, I'll be looking forward to working with you. Great game.
Oh, we're back on camera. Okay, welcome back into the booth. Mike Goodkind, Garrett Thompson. Again, 33-point victory here for Alta. Garrett, this week again, they're back in action at East. East is a very good team. And Alta, again, looking to move now 11-1. Why not make it 12-1? And really just stack those wins until we get to the playoffs.
Absolutely. They got some tough 5A matchups coming up, but no surprise that they came out strong and swinging tonight. Looking to make, quite the splash in region play. Looking forward to seeing how well they're able to do as the season progresses.
And I think when you have that big 3 on the floor, when you have Ace Riser, you got Dash Riser, you got Jackson Johnson, they really seem to be firing on all cylinders, Garrett.
Yeah, I mean, they move the ball really well. Ace Riser, great passer, great floor general, great ball handler. I mean, they did a great job at, getting great looks in transition. And, really ran it down their throat in the first half and made it tough for the Warriors to kind of dig out of that hole.
First half, we were thinking maybe Warriors got a chance. I think going into the game, I said, Garrett, you think Snow Canyon can surprise this year? And, you said potentially.
Yeah.
You got a shot.
Absolutely. With a great player like Owen Mackey and the impact that he's able to make out there on the floor, I think, anything's possible, for them with tougher matchups like Alta in 5A, but I think they're going to be great in 4A this year, led by senior Owen Mackey.
We are going to wrap it up right now. We're seeing on the floor Owen Mackey and Jackson Johnson exchanging some words, some kind words. We're going to step aside. Hopefully we can get somebody on the postgame. If we don't, for now, Mike Goodkind, Garrett Thompson from Riverton High. We appreciate you watching here with KSL Sports, and we'll see you next time. For right now, Michael saying be good, be kind. Mike out. See you next time.